Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be using Pinterest to write a short film. For context, when I was younger, I used to write Wattpad books. Awkward. To be fair, I was really good at it. Today we're just gonna try to do something similar to that. Nothing too serious, but like we are going to get a story going. So I just looked up some Pinterest prompts or story prompts on Pinterest, and this is where we're gonna get our details from. Okay, so the one that I found is called Fake Dating Starters. My eyes hurt. Oh, I have a drink. It is non-alcoholic. It is actually a pineapple mango drink. That was a mistake. You're right, it was. That was a mistake. You're right, it was. Oh, this was a mistake. Wait, my brain is working. My brain is working. I feel like we could mix some of these. So if I'm doing something that this was a mistake, I'm gonna say this was a mistake is the female character. You're right, it was. The male responds. We're just going with a straight couple here, okay? We can do LGBTQ another time. If we're doing this was a mistake, you're right, it was, that can also be like, I'll be your date to the wedding, because what if they fall in love while they're, on this like destination wedding trip or something. It's just for one weekend. Do you want to do this or not? You need a date. I'm available. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of these go together. We're going to date it. I date everything that I write because one thing you're not going to do is take something from me and me not having proof that I did this first. All right. Number one prompt that I'm using. This was a mistake. You're right, it was. Prompt number two. Now just smile and hold my hand makes more sense. I'll be your date to the wedding. Number three. I want to make sure you can hear me. It's just for one weekend. I remember that. Weekend, because this could be a destination wedding, like I said. Before we do anything, we should go over some ground rules. I might just like copy paste this whole document. This reminds me of To All the Boys, when Laura Jean and Peter, what was I trying to pronounce his last name for? Start like writing out do's and don'ts for their little scandal. All right, I'm only gonna do 5 because if I don't stop here, I'm just gonna copy the whole thing. I feel like number 1 should be number 5. This actually should be number 1. This number 2. This number 3. And then I need a number 4. Like that's the order that those events would happen. Do we want them to be together by the end of this? Me, I would say no, just because it's so typical. Like it's giving every rom-com that came out during quarantine. Oh, my whole booty's out. Instead of the this is insane, you know that, right? I think I'm gonna just do that last part. What else am I supposed to do? Have you tried being honest? This is our story, right? We're gonna make it juicy, okay? If you've watched You Again with Kristen Bell, where her brother's getting married to her high school bully, this kind of reminds me of this. She obviously hates the fiance because that was her high school bully, but she thought that she kind of grew up and got over it, so she was just trying to play it cool. But it turns out that the main girl, I mean, not the main girl, that the high school bully was pretending to never have done any of that at all, which bothered Kristen Bell because she thinks like her brother's basically marrying a liar. My point is that she ends up bringing one of her bully's exes as a date to the wedding to kind of like bother her in a way, because they're doing this whole rival thing the entire movie. I feel like this is kind of similar to that. Okay, here's the synopsis. Let's just do plot breakdown. There's an upcoming wedding. It's the main character's brother who's the golden boy of the family. The family favors him. He's successful. He's great. I guess he's getting married. And the family shames the main girl for being single for so long. Not like, oh, they hate her, but like that is one of the things that they always just throw in her face. So the main girl and the brother aren't besties. They're not really close siblings. Main girl gets the wedding invite while she's on this blind date that her brother's fiance, keep up with me, her brother's fiance set her up with. So the blind date is going terrible, even though he's handsome with money. So obviously this is something that like you can get real vulnerable with a person doing. We can X this Pinterest thing out now. We're gonna bring in Celtics. Project name is going to be. What if it's called Lock Eyes? All right, we're gonna scroll. I always do the title page first. We're gonna move you over. Let's say it's Night. Night is more like dramatic for her getting the news of this destination wedding. And obviously, this takes place over time. It's a short film, which is like 10 to 15 pages or less. We have 10 to 15 pages, that's 10 to 15 minutes, to get her from here to the destination, to the wedding, to this was a mistake, you're right, it was. Dinner is so basic, but if he's snobby, we don't have any names. Hold on. Girl names. Okay, how many girls do we have? We have the main girl, the fiance, and the mother. We need 3 girl names. Natalia is definitely the fiance. Let's do Savannah as the mother. I think Elizabeth is good. And then we're gonna call her Liz because I'm not writing Elizabeth over and over again. Wedding date, we need 2 boy names. Miles sounds like a D-head, so let's make that the brother. You brought Tate? Like that sounds like, something that the fiance would say. You brought Tate as your wedding date? Ooh. Let's use Tate. Last name ideas. Rosewood. Yes.
Somebody just said the most accurate thing. Are you funny stuff?
Yes. Well, what they say?
Elena and Jenna from Bethlehem.
Get in the camera. Tell the camera.
Okay, and they just said the fact that Jenna was so young and had to raise Elena still. And they said she was 25, Jenna, and Elena was just like 16.
It still don't make sense why Jenna went crying, run into her room and closed the door and locked the door, and Elena's the one going, Jenna, wait! Jenna, you're not 2. Jesus. You're not 2. Yeah. Imagine you chasing me. She and I are 6 years apart.
Yes.
Imagine you, I find out that you have a vampire boyfriend and whole friend group or whatever, and I run to my room, and you're like, Jenna, wait! And I slam my door and cry on the door. Rosewood is a nice one. We're going to pick the same one. Miles Rosewood.
Oh, you already got it.
Yes, Natalia. Interior. Restaurant. He's basic. Tate. So he brings her to a restaurant. We open with, what's her name? Elizabeth. Let's say she's 32. I don't want old characters, but 32 is not old. You can find a 32-year-old who looks like Megan Good. Like, let's be so for real. We're not ageist over here, okay? She could be 32 and be fine. 32 is not old. Let's stop making it seem like your 20s is the only time you're young, because it's not. 32 is young, but, like, it makes sense why, like, this is when people are annoying you talking about have kids, where's your husband?